Alright everybody, here we go again. It is time to pick on some frogs today. And then we've also got the good old leak that we have in this little area. We're going to address that today too. So, guys, here we go again. Let's wake up some frogs to check on them to make sure everybody's good, because we do need to clean the tank. You know, it's just that time. You know, mix up the substrate, make sure all the oopie poopies gone and all that good fun stuff, and make sure everybody's okay. Guys, here we go again. Our sleeping beauty over here. Yeah, she's just too perfect. But anyways, I want to be able to fill this up above here. So we're just going to go ahead and just silicone all the way around this tank. And everybody's doing really good in here. Forehead somewhere. There's forehead. Forehead, you're hard to see, bud. So I'm a battle-ridden fish, but I'm tough. And then Shikaku and Paul. And the Texas cichlid. So, but anyways, guys, we'll give you a little before picture in here. I mean, it is definitely undisturbed. Neoga is the only one out. So, we'll get in here and play around. Water bowl's actually good and clear, just substrate at the bottom. And yeah, looks like we've got a millworm beetle, whatever you call them, eating on a dead cricky. But yeah, we're going to get all this stuff out, get the froggies out, and get this clean. And I know the wife wants to go to Walmart today, so which is a good thing because I need clear silicone for around that thing. I don't want the white silicone. So everybody out here is doing amazing. Got the heater running. See if you can hear it. I don't know. But yeah, you got to get some clear silicone. I'm going to try to feed turtles today. I know King will eat, but Onyx, maybe. So we'll see what happens, guys. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good old Texas Toad video. But yeah, Onyx is just not leaving his cave. King is doing amazing. And guys, we have so many fishies. Oh yeah, there's so many babies in here. It's crazy. The guppies have had babies again. But yeah, they're absolutely everywhere. And we got some pretty guppies, guys. But yeah, they thrive in this tank. So do a little up top view. But yeah, gotta love guppies. Guppies are just pretty. Where'd they go? Oh, they're probably down here chilling at my feet, saying, "Feed me, Dad." And then swordtail mollies are doing good. We got some pragos in here. So yeah, snails are a thing. They are breeding like crazy. Everybody's just doing really good, guys. Swordtails just look beautiful. And then baby turtle is not out and about today. She's doing her thing. He or she. So she just needs a little bit more water. We fed her worms yesterday, and she has killed off her veggies. But yeah, I just figured give you a little update here in the garage while we were out here. Everybody's doing really good. I just, I'd like to see my onyx, but it's cool. Little Pecos River fish are doing good in here. They're just thriving and having babies. So all the fish are just having babies. So, which doesn't hurt my feelings in the slightest. But guys, we got to get to Walmart, get all that good fun stuff going, get some new silicone, and then we'll be back to torment some frogs. So I know they don't want to wake up. They really don't. But you know what? I get nervous this time of year, and I just want to make sure they're okay. They can always go right back to sleep. Oh yeah, and I've been doing my filling my jugs, all that good fun stuff. We use that ref to say. Because with the egg crate on top of the this tank, water evaporates really fast. So we're constantly adding water to this tank.
Alright, and the heater in question that I use is this little bitty thing. This thing right here is an amazing heater. It's a Honeywell. Guys, this heater is awesome. It warms up this whole entire garage. And it's safe. So it falls over, whatever, it gets too hot, it shuts itself off. Just just in case y'all were interested in what heater I use. But yes, this little bitty heater is awesome. I was like, oh, it don't work that good. I let the son-in-law use it last year. No, you'll never use it again. That's my heater. So, but it's good for the turtles and the reptiles and the fish and all the stuff that we have going on in here.
Alright guys, we're back from the Walmart. We're just going to take a quick look for baby turtle. And baby turtle is underground somewhere. So we are good there. Let's leave her be. But we're going to take some good old red wormies. Good old handful of them. We're just going to drop them in here. Yep. And we'll let them bury down, do their thing. This kind of gives baby turtle a chance to find worms on he or she on their own. So we need a little bit more water. She done splashed it all out. So, but yeah, we'll just throw some red worms in there like that. They'll bury down, and as she's digging around, she'll find them. At least that's my way of thinking. You know, have some red worms in there just crawling around inside the dirt, and she's crawling around inside the dirt. So, worms are crazy, but no, truthfully, and let the rest of them, I'm gonna go throw in the box turtle pen. Guys, and the wind's blowing like crazy. So, be an ultimate test from the microphone. Whoa! But anyways, I figure box turtles are buried underground. Let's have some wormies underground too. You know? But also keep the soil good and all that good fun stuff. So, yeah. Come on, little wormy. Do your business. There we go. But yeah, we'll let them disperse and do their thing. Because they are definitely asleep. Alright, guys. That's enough. To the frogs. Yeah. See if the microphone made a difference in that crazy wind. Alright, we've got everything ready to go. This will be for later. That's going to be for our fishy tank. Just going to do a silicone bead all the way around there, and I've got the water low enough where if I want to do the in and out, I can. Our pretty lady moved because she had to go potty. So I've got to clean that up. Alright, sweetheart. Yeah, people don't see you ever move anymore, babe. So, got a lot of things going on in here. Got some pie left over, which I know I'm not supposed to be eating, but tomorrow will be a different day. Good news, Neoga's still out, so I don't have to sit here and dig and worry about her, he or she. So, but every time I get my wood out, I always like to check, make sure if there's roly-polies on there or not, so we don't want to lose roly-polies. They've been liking this piece of wood, but I guess they moved. A little larva right there. Look at that. That's cool. You gonna move for me? My little Pokemon looking thing? You're still there. But anyways, just getting all those little pieces of wood and stuff out. Yeah, there's our roly-polies. Knew y'all were in here somewhere. Y'all just move locations. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to sit here, get all this stuff out, move it to the bowl, and then we'll start getting frogs out. Sounds like a winner to me. Oh, can I get that microphone any lower? Check this out. Our roly-polies we got in the mail are having babies already. Isn't that cool? Nice. Yeah, they're gonna freak out for a little bit, but yeah. Our roly-polies had babies. Alright, guys. Looks like we found Senior Wink first. Yeah, you're not going nowhere, cute stuff. Yeah, good old Wink. That's a good fat frog. And let's just keep it rolling real quick and see. Yep, there's another one. Who's over here? Well, I thought there was another one, guys. It was a rock. There you are. Hi, sorry, good looking. Hi, sorry, Mr. Handsome. Good old Tex. See, I'm a good fat frog too, guys. I'm just a good looking frog. There you go, cute stuff. Boy, they look good, guys. They look really good. They look healthy, which makes me happy. And I think I just felt another frog. And we did. We found a Bobby. Bobby, you're looking good. Little Jabba the Hutt looking thing. But yeah, Mr. Bobby. Bobby's just a good looking frog. He says I'm all kinds of cool different colors. Those eyes. So yeah, and we're gonna leave Mioga like we always leave Mioga because Mioga's just a good tree frog and she or he stays on top of the log. So yeah, Mioga, you're just perfect. So now, guys, I just gotta sit here and do all the fun, dirty cleaning stuff. But guys, frogs are easy. They don't need a special light or anything. Yeah, as they jump around here. And then we have a Timu notification. And truthfully, guys, I mean, look, this is a lot of substrate. You don't have to change your substrate out every single time. You do it right with your roly-polies and all the good fun stuff. They will help you keep your tanks clean. That's what they're for. They're a cleanup crew. But if you get in here and you're noticing, oh my goodness, I mean, that's just gross, that's nasty, switch it out. But with frogs, I use a lot of substrate because they love to bury. But it's always a good idea to get in here and get all this stuff good and mixed up because you're going to end up with a mold. Because the way it sets, you'll actually see, it looks crazy, but you'll find a bunch of mold and stuff in here. And by doing this, you ain't got to worry about it as much. Sorry, I found a lot of good wet stuff. But yeah, we still got mealworms in here. All the good fun stuff. All the roly-polies are running around freaking out because I'm doing all this good stuff. But the majority of our roly-polies are probably still in here as I'm mixing all this up, but they'll find their way out. They're expert diggers. And so will the mealworms. The mealworms are already buried down anyways. But yeah, sorry I had y'all hooked up on my little gaming TV. But yeah, it looks better. Actually, it looks more moist off camera. Yeah, all your critters will find their way back out. It's not packed down super tough. But yeah, that's it. That's easy. And Mioga sits up there the whole entire time. That's a good frog, guys. That is a good frog. That's a West Texas or an East Texas tree frog. I'm sorry. And then the rest of the gang, we just keep in here for safety. That way they don't hurt themselves. I know. It's crazy having to be woke up and say, I'm not happy. Oh man, just mad at the world. Alright, I'm sorry guys. Oh yeah, and yes, we are giving them a bath. Because they'll sit there and pee and that's all they're flopping around in is pee pee. So Nothing wrong with froggies getting a bath. Amphibians like the water. Oh, where'd you go? There you are. Isn't that cool? So we got Wink. Look at his patterns. Hey, Tex, can we see you? Tex's pattern. And then Bobby. Oh, it's hard having to get best looking toads on the planet. Alright, guys. Now we just put everything back where it goes. That piece of wood seemed to do really good right there for the roly-polies, so we'll leave that there. I pretty much think these pieces of wood are useless because the frogs only bury around the water bowl. But I think Neoga uses them more than any of them. But yeah, just pieces of wood here and there, mainly, I guess, mainly for the roly-polies. Get you some dirt and get it all out of here. Make sure the rocks are out of the way. Because one thing, you want your water bowl to be on the bottom of your terrarium when it comes to toads and frogs. Like, little rocks, get them out of there. Because your water bowl needs to sit at the bottom. Or your frogs will bury underneath the water bowl, and it'll be a pain to get them every time. So, easy squeezy. That's not a bad view, huh? And no, I didn't do 100% water clean on the water bowl because it's going to get dirty anyways, guys. Bam, fill up your water bowl. Come get your babies. Wink, you make me grab you by the legs every time, Keep Stuff. Put Wink in there. Keep an eye on them. If you don't want them to jump out. Oh, you gonna talk to us, sir? You can talk to us if you want to. People would like to hear that. Yeah. No, not this time. Mr. Tex. Y'all crawl around so cool. Good old Bobby. Bobby's just cute. Bobby can't help it. I was born that way. Like, alright, we're trying to get the right light in here. Yeah. Alright, here's Bobby. Okay. Flopper. No, Bobby, please turn that way. It makes me nervous. Yeah. Kind of cool. Maybe this angle worked out pretty well after all. Y'all got to see him run around. The way toads walk is cool to me. Walk around like little muscle-bound people. Yeah. But yeah, guys, that's my toads. I love them. And they're so easy to take care of. Oh, and one more thing. I did forget these little moss pieces. They come off of a tree out in North Texas, the father-in-law's place. Some of them did at least. But these hold moisture and stuff for your crickets and what's that? Millworms, all that good fun stuff, roly-polies. So pretty good stuff to keep. And then we got the big old pile of dirt over here, but that'll change later on down the road. Yeah, you see Link's already burrowing down. Tex will do the same. And there goes Bobby. Alright, guys. I guess we'll see you later. Yeah. Oh, and we'll probably have some roly-polies left over in here. I don't know for sure. I don't see any at least. But we'll dump that back in the pen also. That's getting dirty. But yeah, guys. I love you guys. Y'all are like the best frogs a person can own. Wink, you're so good looking. Tex, oh my goodness, you're a stud. Are you leaving us? Okay. Good night, Bobby. I guess you're going back to sleep. And like I said, I think it's crazy how they're indoors and they know it's winter time and it's time to go to sleep. So, or what? I guess it'd be hibernation for amphibians. So I know turtles is what, brumation, all kind. It's hibernation, guys. That's all it is. So, but anyways, yeah, I just think it's crazy. But like I said, they can go back to sleep. But I do have the best toads on the planet, but I've also had them for a long time. I've had them as long as I've had Walker, like 7, 8 years. But they're good frogs, easy to take care of. Don't need a special light. Aquarium light works just fine. Um, they used to have the white light and the blue light, like the, what do they call them? The fancy lights make everything glow. UVB lights. Or help I can't think of it right now. Black lights. But those went out on that one, so we just got the white lights or dark. But guys, frogs are easy. They're fun. You just got to make sure they don't jump and fall on the floor. So, or get out of the tank, which I've made millions of mistakes, guys. I used to have 2 leopard frogs. They got out of the tank. End of the story. I don't have them no more. So, but those guys, they're just good frogs, and I love them like I love all the rest of my critters. So, guys, give me some ideas for some videos. I'll figure something out, but give me some ideas. Tell me what you want to see. I mean, you want to play at 55-gallon? You want to get the old lady out of the tank? I mean, guys, there's stuff we can do except for the turtles. The box turtles and stuff, they're sleeping. Oh, baby box turtle. That could be an idea. Redo her tank, he or she's tank. That could be a possibility. Give them some different things to play in. Give me an idea, guys. Oh yeah, and then my next little adventure. Y'all seen me silicone tanks. I did a whole entire video of silicone tanks. I don't do it as perfect as everybody does because I'm going for no leaks. I'm not going for looking pretty. You know what I'm saying? So I'll do my best to make it look good. So, but yeah, it's going to be a thing, guys. Yeah. So I want to be able to fill it up all the way and go from there. All right, guys. I guess I don't know how to work with cock without making a mess. So I'm just going to get her done, and I'll scrape off the rest later. I've tried just a thin little bead, but I am not any good at this. I just don't want it to leak. So yeah, I will figure it out once it dries, which will probably be tomorrow, and then I'll probably take a razor blade and just scrape off the excess. But as long as it don't leak, that's all we care about. All right, guys, on that note, we're going to end it. We got to make some frogs angry today. It was kind of fun. Seeing how cute they are and all that good fun stuff. Cock's just not my game. Take it as you want it. But anyways, I just don't want it to leak. Try to push all that stuff in there. And we'll find out if it leaks on another video. Let it dry and all that good fun stuff. I did find my bleeding candle. You know I love my skulls, guys. It's just my thing. I've got a whole bunch of them. I think they're fun. I wish they'd make them scented. That would be cool. A scented bleeding candle. But guys, on that note, that's all we got. Give me some ideas. Tell me what you want to see. If you want to play with the old lady or whatever's clever, we can do whatever you want to. Guys, I always appreciate you watching. I really do. And until next time, guys, we'll find something to do. I hope everybody had a good Turkey Day. Christmas is coming up. Yep, my birthday's on the 6th. Old man's going to be 46. So, but guys, till next time.